Hiya, how are you all? Hope you're all okay. We're out doing a coastal walk today. Started out at Tintagel, so busy, hence I haven't been able to actually speak on camera yet. Man, look at it. It is scorching today, absolutely scorching. Stunning day. Hope the wind's not too bad. It's only a little bit breezy, but I know that can sound horrendous on camera. But yeah, come on. We're hopefully going to go for a swim and just an awesome coastal walk, so come on! So that's the bridge that takes you over to Tintagel Castle, which I'll show you when we get to the top of these steps. There's no way on earth I would have managed that bridge a few years ago when I had hypnotherapy. Walked across it, loved it. Mad. We're just going up. Up. A lot of up on this walk, I think. We've just reached the top of where we were. So to go down to the bottom, up and over that first bit, and then up here. Oh, look at it. This goes out to this little headland up there, Barris Nose, where those that couple are sitting. Amazing. Water though. I generally don't know how much filming I'm going to be able to do. There's so many people around. Oh, this is beautiful though. So this is a section of the Coastpath we haven't done yet. I'm going to show you when we get home. I'll show you the map and which section we've done. We're gradually trying to do all of the Coastpath in little sections and highlighting it as we go, so we know the bits we haven't done yet. So it's exciting because we haven't done this bit before. Bit of an adventure for the day. Kids are home, didn't want to come. Easier to leave them home than it is to bring them and have them moaning all the way. Bit of peace and quiet. I think it's going to be a tough one today though. Tough one. Got a sweaty upper lip. And all my makeup's probably melted off my face. But hey, you don't need to look at me. Look at that. Incredible. It's actually a bit quieter now. I think a lot of people had climbed to the top of that little headland bit to try and see views of the castle. This Tintagel Castle's kind of up on the cliffs, but actually we couldn't see it from where we were, so we might be able to see it from up here, and I'll show you. Oh God, can't get over the difference from last weekend to this weekend. It's mental. There's a bit of a drop there. Look at that weather though. Colour of that sea. So this sign says Coastpath, Rocky Valleys, 1 1/3 miles. That's where we're heading to initially. Hopefully for a swim on the recommendation of my friend Coral. So thanks Coral. I'll go up here now. And then depending on time, latch and lock, we will, hang on, let me spin you around. Yes, depending on time, we'd like to get to Boscastle for a pint. But it depends how much further on it is from Rocky Valley, because Coastpath walking is very different to just normal like lowland walking, as I've said before. And if it is just constantly up, down, I'm gonna have to see how we're doing. We're always really rubbish at getting set out in the morning. Beer the night before always takes priority, so we always end up staying up late on a Friday night and then needing a bit of a lie-in because it's the weekend. Hello. But yeah, so and it's a bit of a drive to get to the car park from us, so it's already the hottest part of the day, which is obviously the best time to set out on a coastal walk where there's no shelter from the sun. Genius. Oh God, it's amazing. Good cardio workout too. I'll bring you back in a minute. For anyone who's not been to Tintagel Castle, there really isn't much of it left, but it's well worth a visit if you're ever in Cornwall. That's Barris Nose where we were just now. And we're just heading along it. Good grief. On the plus side, there's no way, I reckon, 6 months ago I'd have been able to have done this. So while I get puffed out, I do recover quickly, which is amazing. My hips are hurting already, almost before we even got out of the car, I think in anticipation. So I'm painkillered up. Just got to go for it, haven't you? Definitely not going to stop me. Oh my god, this is incredible. I'm going to put you away for a bit so that I can just take it all in. I'll bring you back in a sec. I don't think you'll get bored of the coastline. It's incredible. Even got the legs out today, is that hot? Man, it's tough in this heat. Whew. A couple of tents up there on the top of the cliff. I don't know if you can see them. I don't know if they're camping or like the little kind of beach shelters. Anyone who walks out on Dartmoor will be able to appreciate how tough it is walking when there's just no shelter from the sun whatsoever. Me and Jason were just talking about like what's the perfect kind of walking conditions, because when it's just raining it's no fun, but ultimately when it's like this, it's tough, really tough, and obviously you need more water and everything. But so the day like we had on our last coastal walk, to be fair, bit cloudy, bit of sun, odd little showers here and there, a little bit of a breeze. Awesome, really. Oh, look at it. So, me and Jason have gone for two different methods today of protecting ourselves from the sun. So I've got, legs out, arms out, and I keep slapping on sun cream. I have got a top like Jason's. I'll spin you around, see him walking off. So he's basically covered head to toe. His top's like a merino mix, so it's quite light, it dries quickly, but it means he can just be completely covered from the sun. The sun's really harsh these days. I'm sure it never used to be like this when I was younger, but it can burn really quite easily, so just have to be careful, especially out like this. And he's got a baldy head, so he has to be careful with his head. So he's covered, and I'm slapping on the sun cream. I do have a top very similar to Jason's, but of different material. So if I start to feel like I'm burning, then I can put that on either over my vest top or instead of, so that I can be covered. And mine's got a hood as well. Mine's a girl's one, and it hasn't got merino in it, which is a bit rubbish actually. But I try to buy stuff that can do either if you're cold or like to cover you from the sun, but actually the material that one's made of is quite cold to the touch, so it's nice when it's hot, but it'd be no good if you were actually feeling cold to put it on really. But oh, look at it, it's like heaven. I'll show you over the edge, hang on. What's around the corner? Oh my god. Oh, path goes down then, right down, and then back up again. Wowzers. I'd like to say that's Boscastle over there, it's not. Can't actually remember what that place is called off the top of my head. I can tell you later. Trafalgar? Might be making it up. Oof. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Look at that. You'll be able to get through there if you're very big. Honestly. Duh. actually be interesting if you were any larger. You'd have to climb over it, I guess. Oh my god. Let me show you Jason disappearing. Hang on. Look. Can't really get an idea of scale, can you, on camera? It's hard. It's very steep. So we've just come down to go back up here. Right, thank God we managed to find a little tree to shelter under for a minute. Just having some homemade trail mix. Give us a bit of energy. My legs are shaking. We both said our legs are shaking. That was a really mega down and then back up again in this heat. So feeling a little bit wobbly. So stopped to take on some water and have a bit of trail mix. And just look at these views. Look. Amazing. The campsite there full of metal tin cans. Stunning views, but predominantly a caravan, camper van, motorhome type campsite. Gorgeous. Oh, that shade came at just the right time. I could almost like see my heartbeat in my vision. Time to stop and replenish. So we're not quite sure if that's the Valley of Rocks, or Rocky Valley should I say, but it's pretty busy down there at the minute. Look at that water. I just want to swim. Oh, look at it. Just stunning. Press on for now though. I hope I'm not boring you. Every corner you walk on a bit further and you get a different gorgeous view. Look at it. Just breathtaking. Looks like the head of a sleeping dragon. Oh. Goodness knows if we're going to make it to Boscastle. Really don't know. I think we might have been a little optimistic in our expectations, as seems to quite often be the way on our coastal walks. If you could just head down and crack on to one place and stay there like you would if you were walking the Coastpath, that'd be fine, but we have to factor in getting back as well, and then the drive home, because it's a good, I don't know, 45-minute drive. I'll show you what's just over this little top here. Whoop, she says, tripping over. More up and down. How's that for a wild camping spot? Look, right out on that bit. Looks really flat. Views are a bit dodgy though, you know. If ever we actually manage to walk the Coastpath, I am camping there. Note to self. Ooh, I think we might have found I can't remember if it's Rocky Valley or Valley of the Rocks. Rocky Valley, I think it is. Ooh. Exciting, I'll show you in a sec. Rocky Valley, there we go. Go over here so I can show you. Ooh. Oh my god. Right, I'm going out onto this little bit out here. Oh, a big step. Wow. So there's the coast. Looks like there's some amazing pools along there. So I think we're going to go and see if we can find somewhere to have a little dip. Obviously there's quite a few people around, but there's definitely a few little places you might be able to get one. So we're just We've just come up from the sea. A couple have already bagsied a really nice spot in the river. Set up a little tent and everything. So we're just walking along here to see if we can find another little spot. I hope you can hear me okay. It's quite noisy actually. How gorgeous is this though? But absolutely beautiful. Looks like we might have found a spot actually down there. Ooh, exciting! That's definitely a possibility. Because look, lovely flat rocks there, quite easy to get in. This valley's so beautiful, we're just going to explore up here a bit more. Look at it, just idyllic through the trees and everything. And obviously most people are on the Coastpath, so haven't come up this way. Knew it was going to be busy today, obviously, but oh my god, it's like heaving. Obviously, I know that. It's summer holidays in Cornwall, hello. But oh, this path is beautiful. So yeah, Boscastle's another 2 3/4 miles on from here. This was about two miles, I think, from Tintagel, the sign said. So we have to factor in getting back as well. So yeah, when we've had a swim, I think we'll have a think and decide what we're going to do. I actually have never been quite so excited about a swim in all my life. I feel like I'm actually melting. Oh, but it's so pretty. Let me turn you round. Look. So pretty. It's just obviously quite shallow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Quite steep there. Look at this though, oh my god. Oh my god, look at it. Old mill here as well. Okay. Hewitt, no, Shrewsbury mill. Wow. Cool little building. What's left of it. I think that spot that we first saw is the best one, but how beautiful is this? Oh, there's another building. Oh wow, we didn't even know this was here. What's it say? Whoop. I'll try and read it for you and hold the camera still. Rocky Valley, rock carvings, labyrinth, pattern carving, probably of the early Bronze Age, 1800, no, yes, 1800 to 1400 BC. This monument is protected under the Ancient Monuments Act. Something, can't read it. It is an offence to injure or deface Ministry of Public Building and Works. Look at this. Another one here. Oh. How cool are they? Did not even know any of this was here. Wow. Little buildings in there. They're almost carved into the rock face. Amazing. Oh, I love little finds like this. It's lovely and cool here as well. I can't tell you how nice it is to be in the shade. Right, now to find a swimming spot. So we walked upstream a bit, but there's nowhere really up there to have a swim. So we're heading back down to that first spot we saw. The only thing is it's a bit near the Coastpath really, but it is what it is, isn't it? We said if we went to the beach everybody would be there anyway, so no different really, is it? Going Bagsy our spot. We've got pasty for lunch as well. Exciting. Proper treats. Not a bad spot for lunch, is it? Gorgeous. And the pasty is good too. So we're pressing on. Had a lovely swim, stopped for lunch, and now we've got to head up here. And what's worrying is we've got to come back the same way. Still going up. Gorgeous though, isn't it? So we've came. Oh, we've come from the other side of that hill over there, and then all around that bit of Coastpath. Oh, down to the rocky valley down there. And up here. It's flipping hot. Right, we've kind of decided we're going to have to call it quits here and head back because we're about halfway to Boscastle, so we kind of bit off a bit more than we could chew because we stopped obviously and had a swim and everything, and it's too hot. Every time we climb a big old hill I'm feeling a bit ropey, so we're just going to head back. Hopefully stop off at one of the places we saw for a swim in the sea would be incredible. But just going to sort of see how we're feeling really. Yeah, and kind of head back. So depending on what we see and what happens on the way will depend on how much filming I do on the way back. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed coming with us though. I mean, I don't think anyone could argue that these views are pretty spectacular. So yeah, had an awesome afternoon. And just, yeah, so we're going to start heading back to Tintagel now. So the tide's gone out a bit now, but I don't know if I want to do an additional all the way down to come all the way back up again. Actually really struggling in this heat, and that pasty's not sitting well either. Oh, it's gorgeous though, isn't it? This heat is a killer. Get my wires all tangled. yeah, this is a killer. It's so hot and there's hardly any breeze at all. And we've got to go all the way down and back up again. Oh, sacked off going to the beach. Would have loved to have gone for another swim, but it was just another right down to sea level and back up, and we've got enough of that as it is. Haven't done much filming either because it's really busy. I think loads of people are heading to that beach. It was packed. Another reason not to go down there really. But I'll show you down behind me why people are heading down there. I mean, it looks gorgeous. Look at it. But yeah, I keep feeling really weird. So I keep drinking my water. Just one step at a time, lots of rests. Am I getting there? Very slowly but surely. It always feels further going back. Just swear we didn't walk this far going out. Come on. Oh man. We're getting there. That's Tintagel Castle, what's left of it in the distance. I'm going to finish the video here, I think, because it stopped being fun a little while ago, honestly. Ugh, feeling really quite sick. Been drinking absolutely loads, but this heat, definitely another time, might not do a walk like this in this sort of heat again. But I hope you've enjoyed coming with us anyway. Stunning scenery, absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, hopefully I will see you again soon on the next video. I've got a solo camp coming up hopefully at the end of the month, and then one with hubby after that, before we have a 2-week family holiday. So over August I'll probably be a bit quiet, but I'll bring you videos when I can. So take care everybody, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye!
Yeah, it looks like,
Mad, isn't it? Oh, God, I needed that. Helped me cool down. Feels so much better. Look at me. God, honestly thought I was going to die on that last stretch of the walk. That was a killer. That was not fun. Oh, hope you enjoyed coming with us though anyway.